Good morning, guys. It's 4:45 in the morning, and I believe it's day... Oh, no. Anyway, I'll get up with you on that later, but it's Monday. Y-O-L-O. Mount Washington today. It's about 10 miles away, so hopefully we can get that done and get over. There's some bad weather, not really bad weather, but some rain coming in, so we're going to try to get over the presidentials before that rain gets in. So we are it's day 123. It's Monday, July the 7th. I'm gonna get ready to get packed up and get moseying on. I am back with Persistence and Long Runner. Met up with them yesterday afternoon after we got off the mountain, and we got a resupply. I'll be using someone else's trekking poles. They're refurbished ski poles, so he gave them to me because I left mine on top of the mountain yesterday, so I wasn't gonna go back 5 miles to get my trekking poles. So anyway, let me get packed up and we'll get moseying on.
Hey guys, we're coming out to a lookout. Before we head on up the trail. This is our view at 5:50 a.m. There's a train trestle bridge over here. There's the road, visitor center. Anyway, here we go. We got Mount Washington coming up. I think we have a smaller mountain because we don't hit Mount Washington for another 10 miles. So that mountain you just saw is not it. So, all right, let's do it. I need both hands, so I need to put this down. All right, guys, we're getting near the top. I thought this was a summit. It is a summit, however, it's not. The summit is actually over here. That is Mount Jackson. That is 4,052 feet, and it is 2.2 miles away. So we're heading over there next. Here we got a large cairn representing the top of the mountain. This mountain doesn't have a name. I guess it's just the foothills of that one. But anyway, let's get going. This is the trail. So we gotta get up this. Only way to do it is to do it. All right. All right, let's do it. Guys, here's another one. This is level. Go up. Just ran into some southbounders. They started about 30 days ago. They said that Maine is going to be like this, sounds like. But anyway, there's two of them. They're coming this way, so let's do it. Up, up, up. Well, guys, we're heading over to here. That's the hut. And then our goal today is to get to the top of this mountain. That's Mount Washington. It's 6,000 and some feet. So it is 7:30 now. And we should be over there by about 2 o'clock. But we got to run all these ridges right here in order to get over there. So let's do it. All right, this is getting a little shabby. Wow. All right, I got to probe this to see where this thing starts. So I can go around this way, I guess. There. All right. Look at this bad boy. The bog. Thank goodness they got these things built up. Keep my feet dry for a moment. We're heading up to Misvet Hut. If we time it right, we might be able to get some leftover breakfast. We'll see. Guys, we're coming up on Misvet Hut. So let's check this out. Good morning. All right. See ya. Thank you. I wonder why you. Guys, we just left the Misvet Hut about 20 minutes ago. We ate some breakfast that was left over. I had to wait until the work first day got done. And then we had some eggs. They weren't the best. They were cold, but they were eggs. And then we bought a dessert for $3 and had a little sugar. So that was pretty good. And now we're heading toward Washington over here for the day. And then hopefully down. Oops, sorry about that. This is like another summit and a protected area, so they want us to stay on the rocks, obviously. It's an alpine region. So let me flip this around so you can see where we're going. All right, so we're up on this mountain. Like I said, we just left the Misvet Hut and we're heading to this mountain right here. That's Mount Washington. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day, so I was hoping to get there by 2, but now it looks like maybe 3 o'clock because I stayed at the Misvet Hut for an hour waiting on food and then eating food. So long runner and persistence came just before they put out the food, so they timed it just right. I was there early. I was there about 8:20. And I had to wait. But basically I was there for an hour, but I rested a little bit. Refilled my water with their water, and here we go. Let's do it. You guys, we got 5.4 miles to Mount Washington and 3.9 to the Lake of the Clouds. Let's do it. I hear some more people down here, so maybe they're coming up. Low rider here. Hiker back. How's it going, guys? I slide around you, sir? Thanks, sir. Good job, guys. You guys are doing a great job. All right, guys, we're going down, and then looked over. Got some hikers up here, and then I just saw some more hikers up here. I don't know if I can find them, but anyway, the trail's going up there, so let's do it. I'm heading up to Mount Washington, and I just ran into a southbounder. So you want to introduce yourself and say who you are?
Hi, I'm Janice Gordon, trail name Speedy G, and I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And you're doing the trail.
Southbound on the AT, started at Katahdin on June 14th.
And how many days is that in?
I'm not quite at a month. I've got 3 days shy of a month.
Okay, and how old are you?
50. I just turned 50 on April 6th.
Fabulous. I hope you have a safe journey.
Thanks, Yolo.
It's good to see you.
Nice meeting you.
You'll start running into a lot of northbounders now because we're running into you guys.
I know it.
But you got to look at her outfit, man. She doesn't look like a through hiker because she looks like a day hiker. She's all decked out. So, but,
I'm trying my best to keep, fashion up to speed in the southbound section.
She cheated.
I stayed at the hut last night.
So,
as a real guest, not in the dungeon.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
And I'll see you down the road, I guess.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys, we're heading up to the top of this ridge. Got beautiful views. Look at that. How many layers that is. You get a picture of it. We're getting closer to the mountain. It's 11:19. We still have several hours before we can reach that summit. It might take a little while to climb up that thing. So, see someone else up here on the trail, meandering up there. Persistence and Long Runner must have saw my blue shirt from way back. I kept hearing a YOLO. I'm like, is that YOLO? YOLO! So I stopped. What they wanted to do was to take a picture. So I zoomed in on my camera. My camera is a different model than theirs, so I can zoom in like 15 times, where I think she can only zoom in 3. So we'll see. Will be interesting to see her photos versus mine. Let me look at these these plants. But we'll look at the photos and see how different they are. Said I look like an ant, but the only way I can speculate that she knew who I was this far away was my blue plaid shirt. So because I couldn't tell who they were. This is just spectacular as I look around. This is why we hike, I guess. These beautiful, beautiful mountain ranges. This is unlike what we've seen in the past. Here, we're getting this view for hours and not just popping up out off of a mountain and say, oh, here's the view, and then right back down. Here, we're running a ridge of these mountains, and we're able to look to the left and the right and to the back and just see all the mountain ranges. Is so spectacular. I don't know how other to say it. It's awe that God made all this, and I can see for miles and miles and miles. It's truly amazing. All right, let's keep hiking. Mount Washington up here, and they have a cog train, and I just now saw it. It is right there coming up the mountain. You can sort of see the clearing for it, but it's just puttering along. Looks like I got several cars on there. All right, let's keep doing it. That's the way you can get to the top of the mountain. There's also a road, I believe, so you can bring your car up there, but I think you'd wear your brakes out just coming down. But you can pay to ride the cog train to bring you up to the top. It'd be cool if they would let through hikers ride it down and then back up. I don't know if that will happen or not. Doesn't hurt to ask though. All right, here goes. Couple more ridges, couple more hours. All right, guys, this is Lake of the Clouds Hut. Around mile marker 1,860 maybe. Let's go check it out. It's lunchtime, so I don't know if I can buy lunch here or not. It'd be good if it did. I was gonna try to get up to the top and buy lunch, but it's lunchtime now. Probably take me another 2 hours to get to the top. Let's just take a gander here and see what's going on. All right, guys, this is Lake of the Clouds Hut. Yeah, a little resupply. They have baked goods you can buy for $2 and $3, or $2, I guess. This is it. A little drinking water. That's it.
Hey, we have.
All right, introduce yourself. You can be on the YouTube channel.
All right.
So what's your name?
I'm Kira.
And where are you from?
Connecticut.
And you said you've been hiking this since you were in first grade, is that right?
First grade.
So how many times have you been up here?
This
It's easy math, come on.
will be my 7th time.
There you go. And you're with your parents. And are you guys day hiking, weekend hiking? What are you guys doing?
Day trip.
Day trip, okay. And they said they came not up on the cog train, but okay, all right. And here's Dad. He's doing some business. So, all right, we're heading out, guys. Thank you very much. Here's the cog train going down now. Yeah, 1.4 miles to lunch. Let's do it. This is why it's called Lake in the Clouds. There's a lake up here, or a pond or something. This is a very pretty hut though. Let's do it. Alright guys, the area ahead of you is the worst weather in America. Many have died from exposure, even in the summer. Turn back if the weather is bad. White Mountain National Forest. We're going on. It's a beautiful day, at least for now. We got a weather station up here. You got the highest wind record in the world. It was listed here until about a year and a half ago when someplace else in the country, not in the United States, another country recorded the highest wind speed. Look at that, isn't that nice? Let's do it. Close to the top of Mount Washington. Looks like there's some rain clouds coming in. I hope not. But anyway, it is right here. We're gonna have less than a mile to go. And I was just looking back to see that little white dot right there is the Lake in the Clouds hut. But let me turn this thing around so you can see what we're walking on. I guess there's so many people that they decided to put rocks down so that they'll have an easier time to get up and down the mountain. So let me turn this around. We are getting closer and closer every step. I can see what I think is the restaurant building, maybe? I don't know. This is Mount Washington. Some rain clouds coming in. Not too happy about that, but I've had a pretty good view all day. It is currently 1:11. I was wanting to get up here by 2 o'clock, or that's what I was forecasted, and then I changed it to 3 o'clock. So it looks like I'm doing pretty good time. We'll see how it goes here. Here's some signage up here. We'll go. This is the trail, guys. As you see me about fall, you can see the clouds are coming in over this weather station. So let's get up here before we get wet. I'm huffing and puffing while I go. Just got my breath when I took a picture of that sign. It is definitely getting dark. At least we have a shelter up here we can get in if we need to temporarily. That means the trail will get wet on the backside. They say you never know what to expect up here. And here we are. Looks like it might rain. So let's do it. All right, guys, we're getting to the top here. A couple buildings. I don't know what these are, but I've seen it before. Seen to get over there. There's the hut all the way down there. Let's see what we can do. Hello, how are you doing?
All right, just came up.
Sorta. Hey guys, I'm up on top of Mount Washington right now. You can see the hut all the way down here. This is mile marker 1,866. Mount Washington, which is right behind me, is at 6,822 feet. It's the highest climb so far. It is day 122, and we're summited Mount Washington on a fairly nice day. You can see the mountain range in the back. Let me turn this thing around so you can see it. Here's the view in the mountain range. You can see this morning I started all the way down here at this road and then hiked up through two different huts. There's the lake in the clouds because they've got the lakes. And we got a helicopter loading zone. But this is it, guys. We're almost there. 380 some miles to go. Hey guys, I'm up on top of Mount Washington and I ran into someone that I ran into probably 3 weeks ago. It was a trail angel that was giving us out some drinks and everything. And here he is on top of Mount Washington, hours and hours away. So
Still being an angel.
So he's giving me a sandwich and some cookies and a Gatorade to pack out. So let me turn this to you and introduce him again. So what's your name and where are you guys?
Steve from Bennington, Vermont, and do a lot of trail magic for you folks. Been out there. We've done 4 cookouts in the last week and a half, and got another one planned Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, and just ran into him up here.
It's ironic because it's been quite a while since we've seen each other, but thank you very much again.
Yeah,
All right.
You're very welcome.
Right here, Noel.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to head down. I'm gonna go up here and get a picture with the summit sign with my pack, and then we'll head on down. Heading to Maine. Leaving the summit of Mount Washington. We just got our picture taken over here, and I was told that the trail is coming down right here. So just cross over that and then back down the mountain we go. It's currently 3:11 We're gonna try to get in a couple more miles today. Hoping for 6, and that will get us off the mountain and in the tree line. So hopefully we can get that in and get it taken care of. So let's do it. Just gotta get through all these people here. All right, here goes. We have to go down this way, follow the path, and then you can see some hikers there, and then the trail goes across the railroad tracks, and then the other side of these mountains. So let's do it. Yeah, Persistence and Long Runner made it up. They're ahead of me. They left. I've been charging my battery to get a little bit more run time so I can video. So let's do it, guys. This is a rock hopping fun time right here. So that was a highlight for today. We've had some wonderful views and educated some people on what we're doing and how we're doing it. So I just love to talk to the kids and just let them know how far we've come and their amazement. So, and even some adults. So it's very cool. It's great. All right, let's do it. Nothing but taking steps. So we talked to Persistence and Long Runner, and we talked about just hiking a little bit later tonight to see if we can get as far as we can off this mountain, because we got rain coming in tomorrow. We don't want to be doing this in the rain. It's not as safe, and it's not as fun either. So let's see how far we can get. We're currently about 12 miles or 10 miles or somewhere in there. So we're going to try to get to 16 is our goal. Here. I'm going to have to take some Advil. We're going to push that mileage. It's been a good day. Beautiful, sunny, beautiful views. You can't ask for a much better day. We've been told by several people we're so lucky to be summiting today because of the cloud cover. There is none for the most part. We had a little bit when I was coming up, but usually this is all fogged in. I did not get a picture of the cog rail, so maybe we'll get one coming down. The tradition is to moon the cog trail as it goes down. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but we'll see. I may get a little finicky and do it, but I doubt it. I have to stop and take my pack off. All right, let's head on down and get around these mountains. So this is the cogged railroad track. Got a gear in the middle, or a track rather, that runs on the big gear. Here comes the cogged railroad. We're not going to moon it. Yeah, spur gear is what's riding on that track. I feel like I'm at the zoo. Whoa, taking pictures up here. Pushing it up. All right, let's do it. It's $60 one way to ride that thing per person. I was thinking about seeing if I could ride it down and back up but that was a no-go. All right, we got this trail. See some other hikers on it up there. Oh, we're gonna hit these mountains. Sounds like there's another one coming. We must have two. Maybe they come up every hour. It's a cogged railroad behind me. It's the second one. Look at this valley. We got a lake down here. Turn around, show you where we come from. So that's where we had lunch. That's Washington, Mount Washington. Sorry for the delay. All right, we're gonna end the day way over there. Can't see it yet. Let's keep going. We have a couple more hours. We're gonna try to get off this mountain range as much as we can, because there's some bad weather coming in tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow afternoon. So the more we can press today and early tomorrow, then maybe we can get off this thing before the bad weather comes. Get off this high elevation. Because as you know, you may not know, the higher you are, the worse it is. The colder it is. It could snow up over Mount Washington. So that's not a good thing. Speaking of Mount Washington, about 2 weeks ago, there's a man died up there. Hypothermia. Snow came in. He was not prepared for it. Didn't have a jacket, coat. He got wet and he perished. So that is not the case today. It was a beautiful day. Goodness, it has to be hot. I think I'm getting a little sunburn too on my face. Everything else is covered up. Should get my hand out. It's a late afternoon sun now. I think it's past. Alright, we're going up. One step at a time. Guys, I thought I would stop and show you the trail. So this is where I've come from. See Mount Washington up here in the corner, but sort of like being back in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. And it looks like we're coming off that mountain up here. Guys, Persistence the long runner. I tried to film them when I was over here, but they were over here behind this rock in the shade eating their supper. So we talked about it. They were thinking about going to the shelter and camping. They were going to go back just a little bit and then on a Blue Blaze, but I think they've decided to follow forward just like I am. So off we go. It is roughly 5 to 6, I believe. 10 till 6 p.m. We're gonna see how far we can get. If we need to do a little night hiking, we'll do that. Persistence said that there's some notes saying that the last mountain is a little treacherous. going around. So we got to keep that in mind. But also yesterday, the guy and the girl that I was hiking with, husband and wife, who live in this area, who do these trails all the time, said it's better to go up and over this last mountain because it is pretty bouldery and there's a lot of vegetation on the ground. So she's done it both ways. She says it's much easier just to go up and over the mountain than around it because you can't see your feet because of the weeds. Out of breath. That's what happens when you stop, take a break for a minute, and then get started again. Did get my hat out, as you can see in the shadow. They're like, oh, you're starting to get sunburnt, which I knew, but figured the sun would be down enough, wouldn't have to worry about it. So I'll go ahead and wear my hat for right now. Just gotta watch the wind, it doesn't catch it and rip it off my head, pull it down the mountain. I need to put the chin strap on because it's starting to get a little windy. I don't know if you can hear it or not in the microphone. All right, let's do it. It's 10 till 6. Let's see how long we go. There's really no camping until we get below that tree line, which we're above right now. And we have to go horizontal at least 2 miles to the hut. I'm hoping after that we can drop down and get in the tree line. All right, we're doing it because that's what we do. All right, guys, here's a view for you. A few thousand views, a few 1,000-foot views. All right, we're going up. Following these cairns, which are these stacks of rocks. There are no white blazes. Alright guys, just want to show you where we're at. There's Mount Washington. And this is where we are. So we come off that ridge, come up that mountain, down the mountain, and through these rocks. So my feet are starting to be uncomfortable from walking on the sharp edges and hitting the corners. I could definitely use some flat terrain filled with pine needles, maybe. Just cushy, soft pillows. But anyway, we're still going and we might have to hike until 8 or so, which is fine as long as my feet will cooperate, which they are. I've not had my shoes off today, except for to fix a sock issue. It says Madison Hut. I don't know if that's 0.5, which I think it is. But let's do it. I don't think it's 5 miles. If it is, that's a long way. Anyway, we talked about it. We have our headlights stowed here in our bag that we can get out and walk at night through this with the headlight. And if it does become too treacherous, I'll just shut down and curl up and try to stay somewhat warm and get some sleep. And set up our tent out here, but the only problem is there's no camping above tree line, and don't know if you noticed or not, but there's no trees. All these bushes. So we're pressing on. Our goal, or my goal at least, is to try to get across Madison, which is the last mountain in the presidentials. We'll do all of them in one day. And then we'll be going down off these 4,000 footers. Just when I say 4,000 footers, all the presidentials are above 4,000 feet. With Mount Washington being 6,000, I think it's 6,822 feet. So we've done a lot of miles today. Not only miles, but a lot of feet in elevation. We've done about 8 mountains, I believe, maybe 6, but still quite a bit. We still have 2 more to go. And the only thing to do is to do it. So we are doing it. Coming up on something here, I don't know. It's rather interesting. Bunch of signs. This might be the best marked trail section. I think we're on top because it has leveled out a little bit. Signs, signs everywhere, the signs. All right, this looks like a new sign here. We've come 5.1 miles from there. Just got to find the right path. It's pretty cool. Ow! Ow! That hurt. Just pinched my foot. All right, look at that view. Hey guys, we're heading down. Here's another hut right here. We gotta fill up with water and then head on down the mountain. All right, guys, this is the, that thing, whatever it is, the hut, and I am leaving. So it is 7:56, and I still have not got a sight, but we need to get up over Madison and then down. So that's what we're doing. Just swept the dining room floor so I could get supper for free. I had stuffed shells, rice, turkey. It was great. So I am full. Hopefully I don't yak on the trail. All right, let's do it. I got my headlight out. Headlight out, as you can see, around my neck. And out of breath again. We ran into Goose Boots and hummingbird. And then just right when I was leaving, it's Rachel and Music Man? No, he's a music teacher. I forget what his name is. Anyway, they came in. So they're gonna stay the night. I am not. So let's do this. Alright guys, we have come a long way. Still not done. There's Mount Washington. Come across, down, up. Let me get this thing focused. It is 8:15 p.m. Climbing up this last mountain, Madison, and then I think we'll be going down. Hopefully this isn't a false summit, which means once I get up here, there'll be another summit on top of that. So let's do it. It'd be nice if I could get down before the sun completely goes down. Because the headlight on these boulders creates a lot of shadows. Which can create issues for safety wise. So hopefully there's sun on the other side. I'm not sure how we're going to come off of this, but we need to have not too much shade. We got looks like Persistence. Someone just went over, so we'll see who that is. But it looks like Persistence's pack, so we'll press on. Her legs are giving her fits, so taking that break from me did wonders. Eating lunch, or eating supper, I should say. Should have filmed that, but I forgot to. This wind is getting a little bit. It's blowing me around. Anyway, let's see what this is. The valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil. There's another cairn, so I guess that's the way we're going. Alright guys, we summited. We are heading down now. Just gotta find way down. We stopped. I got my toboggan on. This is that sun's going down. The wind has picked up dramatically. Sorry about that. The wind has picked up dramatically up there. We put on our jacket, toboggan. I got my gloves out, just in case it gets really cold. Got my glasses on, so hopefully my bifocals don't interfere with my steps. But as it's getting darker, my vision starts getting more limited. So that's why I got my glasses out. So hopefully, like I said, the bifocals on the bottom doesn't mess me up with my footing. All right, let's get down off this mountain now. guys, the wind has picked up dramatically as the sun is setting. That temperature differential is causing the wind to blow. I guess we're getting gusts about 30 or 40 mile an hour, but it's blowing us around, so we're going to keep pressing on, but it might be better to wait until it gets dark and the wind will die down. But we're going to keep pressing on while we still have daylight. It gets a little tough. So, hey guys, as I was descending that, I had an incident and cut up my leg a little bit. And then my shorts, I don't know if you can see them or not, but tore the shorts all the way off. I don't know if that's a seam, but my shorts are done, I think. And I have no others. I have pants, but so I might just stitch these up. All right, we got to get going this hill and then back down. So hopefully we have no more incidents. I don't think it was because of my bifocals. It was just something that happened. So I will survive. I hope Persistence and Long Runner will be able to scale this thing in the dark. I'm just concerned about Persistence because she said her knees are not bending like they're supposed to, which I don't know what that means, but she's having doubt. And when she gets doubt, then she starts panicking. And when she starts panicking, makes bad decisions. So they may just bed down tonight. We'll see. But I'm gonna press on. Try not to kill myself anymore. My wife will kill me. Alright guys, it is 9:20. We are at tree line just about. Although these are still 6-foot pines, but we're getting down. I'm off of the mountain. Persistence and Long Runner, I'm not sure if they're going to stay up there in a valley or what, but I'm concerned about them. But they told me not to be worried, and don't worry about finding them a spot for tonight. So just do my own thing and we'll catch up in a day or so, if not tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep pressing on and try to get to the bottom of this and complete the day. So we started out at 5:45. It is currently 9:30. So we've been hiking the entire Presidential in one day. So let's finish it up. This is night hiking over rocks with your headlight on. I'll be all right. My shorts on. I don't know what shorts are or not. Have to check that out tomorrow. That might be a trophy. I don't know. Is that my glasses or is it not in focus? This would be a lot easier if I didn't have my trekking pole dragging. All right, let me put the camera up and get on down. down this thing so I get this other trick and pull my hand before it causes me another incident. All right, guys, we are wrapping it up for tonight. It's about 11:30. I saw some red lights over here. That's Hummingbird and Goose Boots. So he came out and showed me where this remote tent site is. So we're gonna hit this area right here. You can't see it, but anyway, trust me. All right, I'm gonna get my tent set up and get in bed. All right, guys, thank you for watching my channel. I'm YOLO. You only live once, so do it right the first time, and you'll never need to do it again. Talk to you guys later. Bye.